One of the viewers saw my crazy luck last night, so we're gonna pull shards on their account.
Shoot him, Kevin!
Hello everybody, I'm Roadblock, and this is a Raid Shadow Legends video. So today I am on Iron Ball's account. They are a clan member of mine, and they saw the video yesterday where I had insane rates on my pulls, giving me permission to come over here and pull on their account. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. I don't know how they want me to make room, but we'll figure that out. So what I'm gonna do, because they said they weren't sure if they wanted to go for the soul, I'm gonna pull sacreds until we get Leo. Who should I go for? Who do they have? Let's see who they have. So they have Raphael. Yes. What's the other one? Donatello. Yes. So they just need Leo now. So did they have April? Nope. And they have April. Okay. So they have everything. So there really isn't anything to target here other than Richtof or Corvus. Okay, they don't have a Corvus. Let's pull Corvus. I think Corvus is kind of the better one between the two. So and I say let's just we're just guaranteed to get them, but it just makes sense to me to get them something that they don't have. I mean, obviously a duplicate of these would be good for Faction Guardians as well. The unique thing about them is that if I got a duplicate Raphael, it actually doesn't work as a empowerment champion. So if you look at like Raphael, so it's Contra, right? And if we look at like April, it's Corvus, Donatello is Trachomorph, and Raphael is Richtof. So getting duplicates of them doesn't actually make sense other than for them to have two copies of those champions. So listen up, I just got a new promo link that you can use to follow along with me on my latest free-to-play adventure and get a free Elenaril as well as 3 more powerful epics as you level up. Here's how to do it. Log out of Plarium Play and uninstall. Click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Launch Raid and complete the tutorial. Go to your inbox and claim your first champ. Don't miss out on your chance to get Elenaril right after signing up, as well as Fayne, Uugo, and Tagoar as you progress through Raid. Click on my link right now and let's crush this together. They didn't really give me any specific orders regarding the hero's path. It kind of sounded like they wanted me to pull everything, but I don't know that we need to. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and pull a couple of sacreds and kind of see where we're at. I think we'll pull 7. Obviously, I didn't have as many sacreds to work with last night, so that I don't really know like numbers wise what we're looking at for the sacreds, but it makes sense to pull the sacreds here. They're going to be worth the most points. I would like to preserve their primals if I can. Yeah, it was very nonchalant, like, hey, do you want to pull my stuff? Yeah, okay, cool, I'm going to bed. And so I got permission to pull their stuff, but I just want to make sure that I'm doing right by their account as well, to the best that I can. All epics so far. I don't know what their mercy was. Looks like my luck didn't transition over into their account, unfortunately. But we can take a gauge on where we're at as far as summons go. So that's 42,000. So they haven't put any points in there. So we can kind of calculate here what they're gonna need. All right, I'm sure this is probably not exactly correct. I always doubt myself when it comes to math, but 112,500 points is what I calculated, and basically to get that number I just added up the 80,000 plus 10,000 plus blah 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 blah, and we need the key, so I also added this path right here so that we can get that key to be able to get down there. So we're gonna shoot for 112,000. Like I said, I'm gonna just make sense to start with their sacred shards. But that luck did not transfer over. That is for certain. But it does look like we're going to be pulling a lot of shards. Surprised I was able to get as far as I did with the few shards that I pulled yesterday. Sure, I had great luck, but the shards that I were pulling weren't super high value. I didn't know there was a way to set this so they could add to the reserve vault. I really like that. I don't have to make any room on their account. Finally, a legendary. What did we get? If I like just design, like just Jeroboam is just my destiny because I pulled Tim yesterday too. Well, hey, congrats on a legendary. I think it's a fusion, but still, I'm like, you know, it's so interesting to me when you see champions repeat like that. You know what I mean? Like, you would like to think that there'd be a little bit more originality when you're pulling champions. Really like to get them another legendary. I feel really, really bad not having that great luck that I had on their account. Well, that's all of their sacred shards. I really don't want to touch their primals if I can help it, but let's take a look at the total here. So 87,000. So we're actually going along pretty good. Looks like they want Shredder for void shards, so we'll go ahead and pull those void shards now, and then we'll go into ancients and we'll just keep an eye on that score and try to save them what they can, and then but allow them to make the determination if they want to go for the soul or not. But would be really cool if my luck would carry over from yesterday to here. I may have used all my luck up yesterday, apparently. 9 more to go. Apologies for all the yawning. I did the reverse of yesterday and stayed up super late today. Instead of going to bed early, I stayed up late today and enjoyed some video games. That's crazy if we end up going all rares here. Okay, there's an epic. A good epic, too. White Dryad Nia is a very, very good epic. Ally protection, the baby version of strengthen. But when this champion is healed, heals each ally except this champion for 20% of that heal, which is really good because you can kind of manipulate healing with her from certain items and such, or certain gear, I should say. And then if we can reset cooldown or decrease cooldown as well. So not as good probably into today's meta a little bit, but if you're looking for that cooldown reduction, she is definitely a good option. I don't know anything about Vanguard. It sounds like an interesting, like, just, I'm not going to go deep into this kit, I don't know it well enough, but looking at it on the base level, it actually looks pretty interesting as a nuker. Kind of like a Genbo-esque nuker. I don't know if the multipliers are as good, like they may not hit as hard, but looking at the way the build works, like increasing the champion's attack, stacking up to 50%, extra turn with increased attack and crit damage, so self-buffing, ignores increased defense and strengthen, and has a weaken on the A1. So like it sounds like a nuker kit, but I don't know if it kind of compares. But let me know in the comments if you've ever used her. Wow. Okay, one more quick check before we head into the ancients. 101k, so 1100. Again, we'll go here since they have everything else. This is where my luck really shined yesterday, was on ancient shards. So that's 3,000. Yeah, I don't have that luck. It is all left. That's 369. So we'll do one more pull. And that should be enough. We should be able to call it there. So come on, I would love to get a legendary for another legendary for Iron Balls if I could. We don't do it. But I think we have enough points. And I don't want to spend shards if they don't want me to. Yeah, 113,000. So they have enough to go ahead and get Leonardo. They will definitely be logging in soon. So I will save them their ancient shards, which sounds crazy. Why didn't you save the sacreds or the voids? Well, I wouldn't have gotten to this point if not for the sacreds and the voids. I probably could have done ancients instead of voids. So Iron Boss, if you see this, I apologize for that. But we didn't really discuss the details of what you wanted me to pull. And I was just going to kind of go for the shorter direction on points, and now you can make your decision if you want to go for the soul or not. But best of luck to you. For you all watching at home, thank you so much for all of the support that you guys give me. It is awesome. I can't say thank you enough. If you are new here, please consider subscribing. It is the best way to support the channel, and I look forward to seeing all of you in the next video. Take care.